So I've had a lot of different angry comments with people saying, no, not true. What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another edition of Currency Counts, where I cover all things money. I cover a lot of different credit products on my channel. Some good, some bad, and some right down the middle. Now this product we're reviewing today falls under the second category. If you're looking for a bad credit unsecured personal loan, this might be a product to consider, but just be aware that your APR is going to be pretty high. So this would be only something to apply to if you've exhausted all other avenues. So the product we're talking about today is called Personify Financial. With Personify Financial, you can borrow anywhere from $500 all the way up to $15,000. The APR and the actual amount you can borrow varies by state, but I took the liberty of going state by state here, and it's all the same. Your APR is going to be from 19% all the way up to 179.5%. Yes, I said that right, 179.5%. And your loan term can be anywhere from 12 months all the way to 48 months. One of the hallmarks of a bad credit personal loan is the origination fee. This one being pretty high, coming in at 5%. The application process is pretty simple. All you need is your personal information like your name, DOB, SSN. You will need an active bank account and verifiable income. The minimum credit score needed to be approved for this loan is 500, and they pull that from Experian. So I've had a lot of different angry comments with people saying, no, not true, on videos I post claiming you need a low credit score to be approved for whatever type of loan it is, saying, you know what, I have a 580 credit score and you said you only need a 550 credit score, or I have a 600 credit score and you said you only need a 580 credit score and I didn't get approved. Well, there's going to be a lot of different factors involved, not just your actual credit score. One of the main ones is your debt to income ratio. If you have high debt compared to your income, it's going to be very hard to be approved. If you have a lot of collections, defaults, or judgments, it's going to be very hard to be approved. With this loan here, they do look at all that information, but they also look at your banking history. How much money do you have in your bank account? What kind of balance do you carry in your bank account? How many NSFs have you had in the past 3 months in your bank account? That's another factor to determine how much you get qualified for. When applying for this loan, you can be approved automatically, but in some cases, you will have to submit further information. Once approved, your funds can be deposited into your bank account in as little as 1 business day. And loans are funded by First Electronic Bank, a Utah chartered bank. Now, whenever you see a Utah chartered bank, 9 times out of 10, those APR rates are going to be pretty high because the regulations in Utah are a lot lower than many other states. So let's do a loan example here. Let's say you get qualified for $3,500 at 36 months with a 35.28 APR and a 5% origination fee, which comes out to $175. Your payments would be $158.88 for 36 months, and you'll have paid a total of $5,719.68, which brings your total finance charges to $2,219.68. Now you can probably see why they welcome people with bad credit, because if you had good credit, there's no way you would sign up for a loan like this. All right, so let's take it one step further. So if you get approved for the same amount, $3,500 at 36 months, but the APR is going to change this time. Let's say you do have a 500 credit score. They might approve you, but your APR is going to be a lot higher. So right here, the example is 97.45%, crazy high. I don't even know if that's illegal. You would have 6 payments of $307, another 6 payments of $303, another 6 payments of $298, 6 at $295. Your total amount you will have paid back is $10,734.42, triple on what you were lent. $3,500 loan, you would have paid back $7,234.42 in interest. I know a lot of times when you apply for a loan and you see the amount you get approved for, you get blinders on and you just see the money and you don't read your terms and you just sign. You want that money, right? Look at what you would be spending if they tell you, all right, we'll lend you the $3,500, but we want 100% APR. You might be thinking, well, I'll take out that money and I'll make a few payments, and if I can't pay it anymore, well, I just won't pay it, but I'll have that $3,500. But that's gonna haunt you in the end because you'll never get out of having bad credit. It's all good for them because all they need to do now is sell that loan to a collection agency. So they just made money off of that. On top of that, they get to write off the full $10,734 as a loss on their taxes. So they're winning all over the place. So they're not lending people with bad credit money because they want to help. They're doing it as predatory lenders, allegedly. I gotta throw that in there. Personify Financial actually got hit with 2 lawsuits in 2020, one in Washington and one in Florida, claiming they were charging interest rates and fees that exceeded the state's interest rate cap. So before you go down this road with Personify Financial, consider your options. Look into taking out an alternative payday loan where they charge no interest or fees, or maybe a side hustle to make that money yourself without having to borrow it. Or if you can, ask a family member. You could even structure it as a secured loan. Tell them, you know what, I need $1,000, I need $5,000, whatever it is. Let's go to the bank, we secure that $5,000. I get a payment book to make that payment every month to the bank. And this way your family member doesn't have to worry about getting paid every month, because you're actually paying it to the bank and they get to see that you're making that payment. These are just different options to consider. You can also check out all my other money making videos, tips, help, and resources. I want to thank you for watching. Check you on the next one.